Hello! So here we have another war report. I think this is war number 4 of the season 32. So the good news is that we moved up tier again. We moved down but now we moved up. So we're back to tier 6. We're facing an alliance with more prestige than us. I think they have they're above 12k, we are below. I'm taking path 9 again, as I have been doing for this season. I'm bringing Wilson Fisk with the Hood Synergy, as always. And I brought in also Magneto for several reasons. So first I see some metal gems. So you will see the second chap in section 1 is a Peni Parker. And in section 2 there is a stealth Spidey, which in the end I took with Kingpin, but I could have taken with Magneto. There is a Dragonman, and there was also a Punisher 99 that I didn't take. It was my mate, I will call him Jax. It's not his account name, but it's another name he uses. So Jax did very well with Punisher 99. And also there is an Elsa Bloodstone here, which sometimes you need a mutant champ, and you will see it will be relevant for the first fight. Okay, so let's start with this war then. So we start with section 1. We first have a fight against Elsa Bloodstone. So once in last season I faced Elsa with Kingpin on this path. And she had suicide zone, and you know when Elsa bleeds, she puts a degen on you, except if you're a mutant. And the thing is that the degen is passive, and it puts a heal block on you. Okay, so I knew about the degen, but for some reason I had thought that Kingpin would shrug the debuff off. And it wasn't the case at all, and I lost a lot of health in that fight. So for this reason, I thought I would go with Magneto this time. And I was right in the sense that the guy had suicide zone, and I need a mutant, okay? I did mess up a bit in this fight, so you see for some reason I thought Magneto's heavy attacks were a bit longer for some reason, with a longer reach. And also I tried to reparry, but you cannot really reparry with Elsa because it's a projectile attack. You see I messed up again. I almost died in this fight. Terrible fight. And so what I did in the end was to click on the emergency button, which is SP3. And that's how I saved my ass, but honestly I could have died. So not well played. But anyway, let's hope that next time will be better. So then I have a Peni Parker fight. Because she's metal, again I go with Magneto. Have to heal a lot with all the health I lost in the first fight. And the way I'm going to play Peni Parker would be simply in a traditional way, doing parry heavy up to SP3, and that's my plan. So that's what I do here. I parry heavy. Again, for some reason I thought that my heavy attack had a long reach. You see the auto block didn't work thanks to ability accuracy reduction. And I think I wanted to bait the first heavy attack. It didn't seem to work, so I said, you know what, I'm going to push him directly to SP3, and that's the way I would finish this fight, and it seemed to work. So that was the second fight. Pretty easy fight against Penny Parker. I didn't know like Mags could work so well. And then the boss of the first section, the mini boss, is the Symbiote Supreme. I'm simply taking Kingpin, so that he can do his magic. So the good thing about Symbiote Supreme is that you can chain like 4-hit combo, intercept, the guy doesn't go to SP1, so you can do many of those. And this way you can take out lots of health before the first SP. So a pretty easy fight again. And we are done with section 1. Then I'm taking the stun reflection node, first mini boss here on the right. So it's a Professor X. I was wondering whether it was a good idea to put Professor X on this node because, you know, typically you cannot parry him because, you know, he has non-contact attacks, which means that you shouldn't be able to stun him. And if you cannot stun him, you cannot get stunned back. So I was wondering whether it was a good idea. Maybe there is something I'm missing there. So the way I'm playing this fight is actually almost like a standard Professor X fight, with the difference that I cannot reparry as I do sometimes. I have to pay attention to stun reflection, but since typically you cannot parry his first attack, it's almost like a standard fight. So I have to pay attention to falter. So I don't want to repeat the same mistake as I think it was last war when I used Warlock against Professor X. So when the falter is coming, what I'm doing is to wait for the special attack, and when the special attack arrives, I simply do one shot. Here I do it again. The falter goes away, so then I can attack again. Trying to bait heavy, I go in, and the fight is finished. So now we have 2 fights in section 2. The first one is against Dragonman. This node has, so there is like the typical Path 9 shock and bleed debuffs you can get, but it also has Limber, okay? So I'm bringing Mags because, you know, Dragonman is metal, and thanks to this, to Mag's ability accuracy reduction, you may sometimes go around the power gain, but I cannot really parry heavy because at some point Limber wouldn't allow me. So the way I'm approaching the fight is like a combination of the way I typically fight Dragonman by baiting SP1, but from time to time I try to throw in when I can like a heavy attack to gain a couple of how do you call those, prowesses. Okay? So that's why I'm not using so many heavy attacks as you see. I guess I could have thrown my special attack earlier. For some reason I was afraid. I don't know why. So I throw it now. But probably Dragonman would have gone with a simple SP2. I don't know. And then we have Stealth Spiderman. I'm going in with Kingpin. I didn't play well this fight, so with typically I don't have problems with stealth Spiderman, but I don't know, I didn't play well. And also, like, I forgot to silence my phone, so you will. There is part of the fight that I cut. So you see there, I messed up. I should have hit him only with one hit instead of going with two. I don't know why I didn't do that. I did that because with the first hit, the evade go away, and you cannot go with the second hit because otherwise you get hit back. So you have to throw one hit, assume that the evade would kick in, and then just back off. No, it's not what I did. There again, I don't know. I messed up. And then I got those WhatsApp messages. You will see, so the fight is cut because I couldn't let like private messages on the screen. This will happen in a little short now. Here. And so you couldn't see the end of the fight. So that's it. Not a great war so far. I mean, I didn't die, so I will not complain. But I guess there are some fights I could have played better. So that's it for section 2. So then I'm facing Moleman in the boss circle. So I think it was 2 wars ago. I fought him on the same node. It went well, so I thought let's go for him. However, I did play better 2 wars ago. So again, I'm doing a mistake. Evidently, I wasn't very well concentrated in this war. So the way I play Moleman is, like a stun immune champ, in the sense that because you don't want to hit block, because if you hit block, it goes unstoppable, and then you cry. So the way I want to fight him is to bait heavy. So I block, hold block, until he throws a heavy attack, and then I just dash back and counter with a standard attack. So you see, I'm holding block, dash back, and go in. There I made a mistake. For some reason, I felt like too confident, and then came back. So baiting heavy, 5-hit combo, holding block again. It seems to go fine so far. There I didn't manage to bait the special attack properly, so I get stuck into the corner. Doesn't want to throw his heavy attack, so I got back into the corner again. The heavy attack, so I can dash in again. So here I get some block damage because I'm stuck into a corner again. So there was that mistake at the beginning, but in the end I put myself together and managed to finish the fight properly. But the bad part, the fact that I got stuck into a corner because of my stupid gameplay at the beginning, and got lots of block damage because I couldn't really dex his SP2 and had to defend myself with my block only. So that's it. So here is the last fight I take in the boss circle. So I have to apologize, this fight is cut again. Someone sent me messages through WhatsApp. Apparently I didn't learn from the earlier fight. But anyway, so sorry, this will be cut. I'm using Kingpin against Spiderman. Kingpin is not a bad option against him because his SP1 reduces ability accuracy, so it helps going around evade. And the second thing is that you can shrug off the power sting debuffs. So that's good against Spiderman. So I'm starting with a power boost because I want to throw this SP1 the earliest possible, and that's what I do at the very beginning. Parry SP1. Unfortunately there I got intercepted, and then I got those WhatsApp messages and I had to cut part of the fight. Then I got intercepted again. And the way I like to do it, you see, I bait SP1, then I back off, and when he's like above my head, I simply throw a heavy attack. Bad luck, evaded my SP1, so this means bad news for the rest because I get a lot of I get comboed. And then I do another mistake here. Evidently that wasn't my best war. At least, as I said, I didn't die, so that's matter in the end for the result, I guess. So unfortunately in the end this war is a loss. It's a bit pity because you can see our defender skills. We had like so we gave 24 to the opponent, which means that we did better than last war, for instance. But unfortunately we played against people that played even better. So what else can we say? Hopefully we'll keep having this amount of deaths for the next war, and so that we can stay in Gold 1. That would be great.